I've asked the CHASNZ team to give a brief run through of what's coming up next year. Firstly, I'm going to hand over to Rachel Brook. Rachel joined us this year and works directly with our stakeholders across the industry.
Hi everyone. Well, my reflection is that I'm done with reflecting. And while I'm not going to make the same mistake as I think we all did last year of thinking this coming new year would magic away all of our challenges and not so great times, I am cautiously optimistic and would like instead to look towards what's ahead of us and to focus on what we are and what we can be working on for you and with you as we head into 2022. And now one of those things, very exciting, you will have recently seen that we're looking for 15 of our frontline leaders to participate in a world-class leadership development opportunity. CHASNZ is sponsoring this offer, and as a quid pro quo, we'll continue to work with this first 15 to develop a full program for frontline leaders around learning and recognition, to lift leadership capability across the sector. We have been inspired by the success of the Black Hat program established in the UK, and we're looking at ways that we can learn from their success, but at the same time make this program our industry's own. I think you'll all agree with me, our men and women that are leading the execution of work on our sites, both big and small, have a blooming important job to do, and we think that we can do a better job at recognising and supporting their efforts. This opportunity is absolute gold. It's a chance to learn from both, I think, the best thinkers in the safety of work, and also to be connecting and talking and learning to kind of their peers in similar jobs across the world. And most importantly, to be involved in then shaping up learning opportunities and recognition for our people on the front line across our industry. When we talk around frontline leaders, it's more than 30,000 people in our industry, by the way. So a lot of people that we need to be working for here. Get in touch quickly on this one to be kind of up and running in the new year. I know you don't want to be hearing that because we're all kind of looking for a rest, but if you can get in touch with us before 24th of December so we can make sure that we've got all these participants locked in, that would be much appreciated. So Chris just mentioned the work done to develop the traffic light protocols. And we think that this is a fantastic example of what we can achieve as an industry when we all work well with each other. In the new year, CHASNZ will continue with this approach, that is listening and responding to feedback on your current and new needs. And this does mean being prepared to listen to those that might not always agree with us. Our industry has so much going on, we need to make sure we have our effort focused where it's needed most. So let us know what's working, what isn't, what else we could be doing, and who else we should be working with to help ease this workload. We're committed to making sure that we're included all the voices from across our very diverse sector, and we'll be in touch in the new year to ask for your thoughts and insight on how we can do as good a job as possible on this front. All the best for the break over your summer, and look forward to connecting with you in the new year.
And now on to another new member of our team, Chris Polachuk, who's an ergonomist, joined us this year. What have we got for next year, Chris?
Kia ora koutou, ko Chris Polachuk taku ingoa. Among the major issues facing the construction industry over the last few years, the incidence of musculoskeletal problems, otherwise known as strains and sprains, has been on the rise. In 2020, there were over 18,000 construction workers who made a claim for a strain or sprain. This resulted in well over 400,000 lost days of work. We should not be treating these aches or pains like they are just part of the job. These problems are making it hard for us to do our work, hard to attract and keep people in the industry, and hard to have a long, healthy career in construction. We don't need a harden up, we need a smarten up. So in response to this, CHASNZ will be launching the Work Should Not Hurt program in 2021. This will focus on the prevention and management of strains and sprains in construction. We'll use an ergonomics approach aimed to design out the risks of strains and sprains, and we'll focus specifically on the reduction of loads and on the risks of overhead and ground level work. As little is known in the causes and solutions to these problems in New Zealand, we'll undertake significant research to shed some light on these issues. The program will only succeed though with your help and involvement, so we look forward to working with you more closely next year. I'll leave you with our whakatau. Mahia te mahi, ngari te mamoe. Get the mahi done, but don't hurt yourself. Check out the CHASNZ website for further updates. Kia ora.
And last but not least, our end of year video would not be the same without hearing from John Harperslade, our GM of Innovation. What's coming up, John?
As a wrap-up of 2021, I thought I'd reflect on some of the innovative projects the team have delivered. Our work on measuring health and safety is a particular highlight for me. Most people know the way that we measure safety is not working well for us and has left many of us feeling confused about what we might do as an alternative to counting accidents and hoping for the best. For this piece of work, we've produced 3 key resources that are freely available now from our website. First is our consultation document for construction leading health, safety and wellbeing indicators. This document distills the main evidence-based approaches down to succinct and practical resource. In its current form, it's designed to help guide discussion and development of lead indicators in your organisation. It suggests a clear framework for leading indicators and provides practical examples for you to consider and experiment with. Second is a free safety climate survey. Safety climate is basically a measure of your workers' perceptions of management's commitment to safety. If you have a strong agreement between people who work together in a particular group, team or project that they perceive management's not committed to their safety, this gives the team a low climate score. Why that's useful is that the climate score helps you pay attention to an element of your business that's more likely than those with good climate scores to have injuries and incidents in the future. Fundamentally, it's a really good predictor of safety problems. The tool provides access to a short 12-question survey that you can distribute around your teams. And once that's completed by your people, it generates a report for you. And it's totally free. Third in our group of measuring safety resources is a tool for supply chain leaders and clients. It's what we've called the Client Leadership Framework. It's a digital self-analysis tool that helps you gain an understanding on how mature your approach is as a client from a health and safety and wellbeing point of view. The tool comprises 12 focus areas and uses a simple self-scoring maturity index. All of our measuring safety resources, as I've said before, are available from a link on the front page of our website, so please go and take a look. A new project we've started this year and that will roll over to 2022 is our work on health and safety by design. It's an exciting and innovative project, and we're delivering it as part of the Construction Sector Accord programme of work. The project broadly focuses on 3 key activity areas. The first one is that we're cataloguing and analysing existing guidance and other work either done or underway on health and safety by design. The second element are sets of interviews with stakeholders across the design system to learn what works and gain insights on what perhaps doesn't or what might work in the future. And from all of this, a new model for health and safety by design will be proposed, which will include identifying clients who've got small capital projects next year that be willing to invest and experiment with the new model to help us gain practical insights and further refine and iterate the work. My last note really is to mention one of our flagship projects, Tautika. Tautika, as many of you will know, is a health and safety pre-qualification cross-recognition scheme that we've been collaboratively developing with industry over the last 4 years or so. Tautika's not another pre-qualification scheme. It's a way of standardising our approach to health and safety pre-qualification to reduce the amount of cost and effort contractors and suppliers must undergo to assure their clients that they've got a suitable health and safety management programme. The scheme's grown exponentially over the year, and we've now got over 1,000 suppliers and contractors signed into the scheme and a growing number of major procurers recognising the scheme. If you're a contractor or a supplier and you're not registered with Tautika, please do so. It's free to sign up and it presents you with choice on how to achieve listing. It's highly likely that most of your existing clients are already recognising our listing service, so don't miss out. It'll save you time and money. If you're a supply chain leader or a client, please sign up to recognise our scheme. We already have 35 of New Zealand's biggest procurers of services and we'd like you to join them. It costs clients $1,000 a year and gives you an automatic live contractor supply listing that you can import directly into your own business systems to show you who is pre-qualified for health and safety purposes without you having to invest any other time or resource into it. Not only does it make good sense, but it's a really great way to show leadership to your supply chain and help your suppliers reduce their compliance admin burden. Well, that's about me for this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in 2022. Have a really well-deserved and restful break, and together we'll hopefully make 2022 a healthier and safer and happier industry for our people to work and thrive in. Take care.
Thanks all, and thanks of course to Carolyn and Mel who keep the CHASNZ team looking good, and of course to our Board of Trustees who keep us focused on important things. So, to all of you again, I wish you the seasonal best. Hopefully you'll get a chance to take a breath and recharge, reconnect with loved ones, and look forward with optimism into the new year. See you then. Thanks.